And we're live. Woo! Woo!
Welcome to the TNT Saskatchewan Pitch Night for Summit X, the Fall Summit. I'm Mike Woolsfeld, the Saskatchewan lead for Startup TNT.
Yeah, and I'm Jesse Weeb, the community development lead for Startup TNT. And how exciting is it to be here in Regina tonight? Woo! Yeah. All right, we got a packed house. I'm sure you can't see it online, but we got a packed house here in Regina at Local Market. We are so pumped to be here for Summit 10. It's been quite the journey. This is our fourth year here in Saskatchewan, and yeah, just getting started here in our fourth year. It's really exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, 4 years. It goes really fast. Feels like yesterday that we met.
Yeah.
And we got started on this here in
And
Saskatchewan.
it's been 1 year almost just to the day, just a little bit further. But back in September, you started of 2023.
Yeah, I gave up my safe government life.
Yeah.
Over to Startup TNT. Been about a year. Been a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been great. And it's been great to have the Regina community come out and for us. We're so happy to be here in Regina, but we're also on treaty land, are we not? Yeah.
We are. So before we get going, I just want to acknowledge that we're here on Treaty 4 territory, homeland of the Cree, Saulteaux, Dakota, Lakota, Nakota, and the homeland of the Métis peoples.
Yes, and at TNT, we are dedicated to creating a safe space for all entrepreneurs, especially Indigenous entrepreneurs. We work very closely with SIT and Saskatchewan Indigenous Active Network to support entrepreneurs and investors and economic development and in the Indigenous space. And if you are interested in getting more involved in our efforts in truth and reconciliation, please reach out and talk to us. We're always happy to chat more with anybody who's interested in acting on the calls to action around Indigenous reconciliation. So thank you.
And here is what we're all here for tonight. We've got 15 amazing companies from Saskatchewan pitching tonight. We've got a great group across a bunch of different sectors. We've got some hardware companies. We've got software. We've got ag tech. We've even got some university spinouts. Big shout out to the work that our universities here are doing in Saskatchewan.
Yeah, give it up for U of R. Gate,
Spin out
Hannah
some
Tate
great
here tonight.
programs. We got Hannah from U of R helping us out tonight.
Also, Opus. Shout out to Opus at the U of S. They've been fantastic. We got some great companies here for that program as well. And how does this work? People ask me, they come up to me tonight, how does this all work? What's happening? It's kind of like Dragon's Den. It kind of is, except these investors have put their money in before they even see the pitches. So they pre-commit capital, $5,000 each, and then over an 8-week period, so a couple weeks have already gone by. They've done some behind-the-scenes work. That's why we came up with these 15 companies pitching here tonight. We've got 10 plus already in the mix, but there's going to be more, plus a $50,000 check from our VC fund. So there's going to be a 6-figure check at the finale on November 14th for one of these 15 companies. But don't fear, there's going to be more than just one deal done on that finale night. It's super epic. We're guessing probably 2 to 3 of these companies here tonight pitching are going to be getting investment from our investors across the whole network. So this is happening simultaneously in Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary, and happened early virtually today for our Life Sciences Summit. So there's multiple after parties across all of Western Canada, over 500 folks out tonight, all about supporting their local entrepreneurs, supporting their local community. And if you're interested in getting involved, maybe as an investor, we're still open. So come talk to us about that after we get into that. But what have we been doing? What does TNT even stand for?
TNT stands for Thursday Night Tradition.
Did you know that? Who knew that beforehand? Only half the room, see? So we just educated a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, so TNT originally started as a happy hour in Edmonton where our co-founders met and then ended up starting the TNT Summit process and Angel Group across that's now expanded across Western Canada here. So that logo wall is big, but the real logo wall is a whole lot bigger than that.
We can't fit it on one slide anymore. Yeah, it doesn't work.
We've now invested over $15 million in startups across the prairies.
Yeah. 4 million in Saskatchewan.
4 million, nearly a third of all the money raised.
And that's just direct investment, right? Just today, River City Innovations announced $2 million. That was a company, as you can see there, celebrating the win at our most recent summit. They went on to raise a $2 million round, just announced today. So that's really exciting. Those are the types of deals that TNT is investing in, creating more investments. We've done this 30 plus times.
37 times.
37 times.
37 times.
We're going to get 5 more this fall. Wow.
Over 400 investors cutting individual checks into these companies. And now the whole portfolio, we said it can't fit on this slide. 103 companies in the TNT portfolio across Western Canada.
There's a lot. And we can't do it without the generous support of all these amazing partners and sponsors. Our core funding sponsor, PathScan. Who here in the room has gotten PathScan support, maybe for your company or relative to your business, right? China needs more PathScan support, it looks like. But as you can see, there's definitely support being spread out there. Our best friends forever, API, they put on our Life Sciences Summit with us. Osler, FastScan, and McKercher are fantastic legal firms. We love working with all three of them. MNP, you'll get to meet them here later tonight. They do some great work in accounting and finance. And then, of course, our close friends and community supporters, last but not least, yeah, we got KRP, BDC, RBCX, BDO, Economic Development Regina just came on board. We're going to see them in just a second. And actually, University of Calgary, their student fund is going to be participating as members of our due diligence team in the summit. And we actually have a number of them in the Saskatchewan stream. We're really excited about that. And, of course, Startup Canada and Saskatchewan Business Network have been fantastic to work with.
All right, and the agenda for tonight, always be pitching. We got 15 pitches coming up tonight. Each of these companies has 3 minutes to pitch, so everybody cheer them on. These companies have been working really hard, both on their companies and their pitch tonight, so give them all your hearty support. And what can you do for these companies tonight? So we've got a hashtag going. We got hashtag SummitXSK if you want to share your feedback and photos with us and the companies. But also, you know, these companies are pitching for investment, but there's lots that the community can do for these companies pitching here tonight. TNT is all about community. They might need introductions for sales, for mentorship, for talent, for
suppliers, for buyers, for everything in between. Yeah, just get out there, help these folks. This is how you build a community. Also, just a quick housekeeping note. We do have a timer in the front here, so keep an eye out for that for our pitchers. If you go over 3.5 minutes, you'll be cut off. He'll give you a 1-minute warning, and then you have a little bit more than 1 minute after that because we're giving you a little leeway, but try to keep it within that. That kind of gives you a sense of where you're at, okay? And, of course, we do this every Thursday, actually, right?
every Thursday.
Every Thursday we meet up. It's a good time. So if you'd like to join us in Saskatoon, we're at 3 Hall Public House. But tonight, after this, we're going to keep the party going. We're going to go over to Bushwhacker Brew Pub, so join us there. And if you're watching online and you're having to be in Calgary or Edmonton or Vancouver and you want to go hang out with some folks there, those are the locations. And, of course, don't forget, November 14th, Summit Finale Night. And also, we always appreciate those in the room that have the means to donate to the bar tab so we can buy a couple rounds of drinks out of the gate when we get there. I'm going to throw in $100.
I'll throw in $100.
Oh, there you go. There we got to start at $200. If anyone else wants to join in, send in cheers at startuptnt.com, and we'll maybe give you a shout out later in the show.
And here we are. We're getting started. So to introduce our first round of pitchers tonight, let's give a warm Regina welcome for the one, the only, Chris Lane from Economic Development Regina. Come up and say a few.
Slide in. Get you on camera.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Jesse. How about a round of applause for Mike and Jesse, the kind of heart and soul of Startup TNT. And it's a tough act to follow these guys. I still haven't earned my shirt with the pink symbol on it, but I'm working on it.
Okay.
There's so much about this ecosystem that is about hype and about celebration. And Startup TNT does it as good or better than anybody else I've seen. So thanks a lot, guys. We appreciate it. We always like to think of Regina and Saskatchewan as punching above our weight or small enough to do big things, and you guys embody that. So thanks a lot. My name is Chris. I'm the CEO of Economic Development in Regina, and that sounds like kind of a boring job, but actually it's a lot of fun because I get to spend time and space with people like this. And I always have a ton of respect for entrepreneurs who take the risk on an idea or a business and put their own time and effort and, like I said, risk on the bottom line into it. So a ton of time. Thank you for helping build the economy. We know that in most cities, but especially Regina, that 90% of what is considered the economy is small business or entrepreneurs. So quite literally, the foundations of what city economies are built on ideas and people and businesses like you. So thank you very much.
Yeah, round of applause for entrepreneurship.
All right.
Regina, I love that.
What
Great
you might
stat.
not know is that Regina is the fourth most livable city for entrepreneurs in Canada. And that's not just me saying that, because that's my job. That's the Globe and Mail.
There you go.
That's the Globe and Mail. And what makes Regina such a great place for entrepreneurs is, again, it's our size, it's our connectivity, right? I think you guys can attest
Oh
to
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's not only do we know the right people at the right time with the right resources, but we can connect you with the right programs and the right supports to make your business have the best chance of success. And that's something we're very proud of. We're kind of a bootstrap community here in Saskatchewan, and we're proud of it. We never want to lose it. That's what events like this are about. And at Economic Development Regina, we have dedicated programs and people to help you do that. So Mandy in the back is our manager that is responsible for entrepreneurship and works diligently daily with companies and investors like you to make sure that there's a path of success for you. So all of that said, nobody's here to listen to me.
Yeah.
So I am
We
going
do appreciate it, though. We do appreciate you. All right. We'll stick you on stage just a couple of minutes. That's all you get.
Sure, that's right. We need to get higher up in the slide with sponsors to get more.
Yeah, you go. Yeah. Yes. Working on it.
But I am excited for the pitches tonight, and so it's my pleasure to introduce the first batch. The first one tonight, I won't give away any of the details other than it's Jeremy from ePlank. So if Jeremy's up,
Yes.
come up stage.
Give it up.
Let's listen to the
First of the night.
Okay, check. Can you hear me? Okay, here we go. Hey, my name is Jeremy Lang, and this is my third time around as a founder. I founded a company called Pila to help solve a plastic waste problem. And then I co-founded a company called Roomey to help solve a food waste problem. And now I'm starting a company called ePlank Technologies to help solve a gravity problem. I live on the prairies and I love snowboarding, and I've always wanted to snowboard across the prairie powder on my snowboard, and I'm going to make that possible with ePlank Technologies. So snow covers the majority of the world, so there's a high demand for winter sports, but a very small percentage of the world has mountains, so we're limited to our places to play. We're going to change that by electrifying existing snowboard equipment so we're free to ride anywhere. So we don't have to wait in line at a resort, right? Wherever there's snow, we can go. The product is combining electric skateboard technology with our innovative track system. So it's high speed, lightweight, low profile tracks. They're flexible, so you have the same feel as a regular snowboard, and they're removable. So you can snowboard uphill. If you want to get to the top of a mountain with your ePlank on, you get up there, you take off your ePlank, put it in your backpack, and you can snowboard down the hill regular. The market's going to lie somewhere between the electric bike market and the ski and snowboard market. Both of these markets are growing. But the key thing to note here is that we're going to reach a new demographic. All those people who have snow but don't have easy access to the mountains, we're going to solve a solution, their problem with our solution. Projected revenue, we're going to sell them for around $4,000 a piece, similar to the electric bike market, and very confident we can sell 1,000 units in year one and really grow from there. This is just based on my experience with Pila and Roomey. We've literally sold millions of products and shipped them around the world and generated hundreds of millions of dollars. Right now, it's just me, so early days here, so just kicking this off, but I have a network of amazing individuals who can join the team as needed. Right now, I'm looking for $250,000 of seed partners, so for prototype development and crowdfunding campaign. The main thing here is to start a video. Like, just show people what's possible. Once you see what's possible, once you see someone floating across the flatland prairie on the snowboard, you won't be able to stop seeing it. So, you know, sometimes things that seem very obvious take a long time to go mainstream. We carried our luggage to and from the airport for 50 years before we put wheels on it. Snowboards have been around for 50 years. It's time to put tracks on them. And what better place for flatland snowboarding to be born than right here on the prairies? So please let me know if you want to join me to turn this dream into a reality and to help make this possible wherever there's snow. Thank you.
Thanks, Jeremy. We'll talk about a Saskatchewan solution to a Saskatchewan problem. I love that. Lots of snow, no hills. Okay, so let's move along. Thanks, Jeremy. I'd like to introduce another Jeremy from Lightleaf Solar. Come on, Jeremy. Rick.
I can do as good as Jeremy. I'll be doing really good. Okay, good evening, folks. My name is Rick from Lightleaf Solar, and we make high performance solar panels for things that move, things like RVs, boats, vehicles, that kind of thing. And primarily we do this because the existing solutions kind of suck, okay? Solar panels are built for houses, not for cars and RVs and boats. And so the solutions tend to be very ad hoc and they don't work very well. So because of that, about 4 or 5 years ago, we developed a new kind of solar panel. We combined the carbon composite from aerospace and traditional solar panel lamination and came up with a new kind of a panel. It's very strong, very light, very durable. It's really great for things that move. And it's also very unique in the industry. So we have developed this technology into different what we call leaf products. For example, our drop leaf product is a trailer mounted panel that eliminates those annoying generators you see at campsites. Another example is what we call the X-Leaf, and it provides solar panel for large electric motorhomes. And over the last 4 or 5 years, we've really made this into a good business. We have about $1.1 million in revenue, primarily from OEMs, inbound sales from the USA. And we're also very proudly manufacturing here in Saskatchewan. We feel that very strongly. Yeah, exactly. We need to keep doing that. So it's time to grow. We've been at it for a while. We have a very established team and a very established process. And so we intend to aggressively expand our existing markets. And we're also working with 2 new strategic customers. One is a solar sunroof manufacturer in Germany, and the other is a ruggedized off-grid power solution down in the USA. Bonus is there's some impending import tariffs that's really going to help us. So our vision is V3. We really intend to expand our sales and our production and also lower our production costs over the next year or 2. We have a great executive team. Katrina is a master at social entrepreneurship. Tom is a veteran corporate manager. I'm an engineer, I'm an entrepreneur, and I've also got an existing software startup exit under my belt a few years ago. So the payback really is going to be, we project about $3.7 million in the next couple of years and about a 40% profit. We believe this will make us an attractive acquisition target at that time. So funding, we're looking for $950K in seed round funding to be used primarily to drive our sales, inbound sales this time, and also set up a new facility for better manufacturing. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Rick. You'll always be Jeremy to me. Sorry about that. Fantastic. Here's another Regina fact. Did you know that Regina is the sunniest capital in Canada? On, yes, days, sunny days per year. That Regina owns that title. So it's great to be a center of solar development as well. Okay. The last pitch of my block today is not a Jeremy. It's David from JOYfuel.
All right. Can everyone hear me? Awesome. Now, at any given point in time, the thoughts that we come across influences the emotions that we feel. And the emotions that we feel drives the behaviors and actions that we take. We know that social media content is the most dominant platform for the exchange of ideas and thoughts. But this is the problem. The default algorithms on these platforms prioritize usage momentum and your distraction as opposed to the actual intentions that you care about in your day-to-day. This philosophical problem is what our product addresses. JOYfuel is basically an algorithm in your control. We help you sift through all of that social media noise to find content that fuels you towards the achievement on the intentions that you want to follow up on. This basically is a way of converting your scrolling time into a means of improving self-efficacy, your productivity, and improving your mental wellness. For investors in the house, this is a $12 billion market, and when the algorithm market takes space, it's even going to go more global. Here is how JOYfuel works. First, users set their intentions. An intention is basically a commitment to a future course of action. It can be anything, provided it's not causing you harm or causing anyone else harm. Next, we want us to remember that you are in control of setting the intentions. We don't set it, you do. Next, you get an algorithm for you. This algorithm basically does two things. It curates all of that content from the noise to find you ways to stay on track on achieving your intentions. And it also implements an intelligent app locking to avoid distractions as much as possible. You can disable this algorithm at any time or swap it out for a better one. Finally, we enable users to track progress. We don't just tell you how many hours you spend scrolling Instagram, but we show you how that content impacts and improves the core aspects of your mental well-being. The competition is doing nothing like this. Productivity apps don't have any intelligent way of locking apps, and the mental wellness space does not have any provision for custom algorithms. Our team is well-rounded, and we have the best of research in Saskatchewan as far as AI and psychology driving our product development. Our business model caters to parents, it caters to institutions, it caters to therapists who have found value in using our solution. We are currently running a pilot program with Saskatchewan Polytech, and our ask at this summit is to run as many pilot programs here in Regina and in Saskatchewan. So thank you. I'm David Akinmade, founder and captain of Laroye.AI, and I give you Saskatchewan tonight, JOYfuel, an algorithm in your control. Thank you.
I need more hands. All right. Thanks, David, and thanks, Chris from EDR. Coming to bring up the next block of pitches, we have Owen Cott from MNP, good friend of ours.
This one. There you go.
Thanks, Mike and Jesse. And yeah, thanks for having me here tonight. As mentioned, my name's Owen Cott. I work at MNP here in Regina. We're a proud sponsor of Startup TNT. Yeah, so great. Big kudos to you guys for putting this together, getting some companies the support they need. Could change a life, the company tonight with what's happening. Super, super inspiring. Just a little bit about MNP, I guess. Not to get too deep into it, but we're our bread and butter clients, small and medium enterprises. Since day one, 1980s in Brandon, we've been serving small and medium businesses here in the prairies. It's what our business is built around. It's what our bread and butter. So I think we're in a good position to serve all the companies here tonight. Those watching on the screen, really anyone who's running a small, medium business, has taken the plunge to build something special. We're there to support you along the way. So that being said, yeah, didn't come here to hear me speak. So we'll start it off by introducing Fola from Vukuya.
All right. Good evening, everyone. So the red button is for the click, right? All right. So my name is Fola, and I'm going to start my presentation by asking a very simple question. How many of you here tonight are stressed? All right. So we can all agree that we are all stressed, right? Vukuya is a product we've been working on the past 2 years. I'm wearing it on my head right now. And this product is all about personalizing wellness through sound technology. And what we have done is to build an AI model that listens to effects, how you feel in a particular time, to tune out sound, shoot sound in your ears. So I'm just going to go straight to the problem. In the wellness space, we do not have that personalized, holistic approach to wellness. So often at times you have an app that basically helps you meditate, and that's it. So what we have done here is to look at this problem and focus on a particular niche, a subcategory in wellness, cannabis users. And why cannabis users? Because there's well research and there's very good user data about cannabis effects over time and how customers have also reported how they feel using cannabis either for wellness or recreational. And what we have also done in this marriage is look for how technology can integrate all sorts of services to ensure that the final product delivery is holistic and is beneficial for both wellness users or people who use cannabis. All right, so what's the solution? A pair of wireless headphones that I have here. And this is powered by an AI model that is tuned in an app that basically converts cannabis strains and the effects of these cannabis strains to soundscapes. So what you have is tailored soundscapes, and users can use an app available on iOS and Android to tune how sound should sound on these headphones. All right, let's look at the market size. The market size, global market size, is about 5.6 trillion, 215 million cannabis for the cannabis market. And then we also play even in the premium audio space, which is about 18 billion. All right, and the potential market share for us the first year, 35 to 55 million, and we're looking at upwards to 1 billion in the next 5 years. If we just get like 0.01% of that market. How it works, wireless headphones like I've shown you here. There's an AI model that is powered in our backend, and there's an app that goes to this model and picks soundscape based on how user preferences. And we also have integration with the Apple Health Kit for the iOS app to look at how stressed people are and tune that sound. All right, so what's our competition? We have Calm Headspace and the likes, and these people just have an app, and they give you curated sounds that you can use. But what we are saying is you can listen to reggae music and do meditation. And then we have other people in the premium space also, like Boss and the likes. Now, why are we unique? AI, audio, and wellness all in one product. It's personalized, the personalized experience, and holistic approach in terms of the services that are being delivered. Our traction has been good. We have some government support. We have a lot of support online also. We're in the final product delivery point in our milestone, and we're currently producing right now to have shipments ready in December. The team is, broad and, across the world. We have people who are dedicated engineers, and myself lead the team. All right, what do we need? We're trying to raise 700,000 for 20% equity. And basically, this funds goes into manufacturing, marketing, and also customer acquisition. And why will you do this? We're redefining how users engage with wellness and sound therapy, and also an intersection of about 5.6 trillion. That's the wellness market. And the fact that the cannabis market is also opening and getting bigger. Hopefully, after the US elections, we will see some traction in recreational cannabis in the US, and that's just a big opportunity. And we invite partners who share this vision for transformational wellness experience to come partner with us. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Fola. Music, wellness, and cannabis, pretty good trio, if you ask me. Moving on, I'll welcome up to the stage Amy from Terra, Preta, Biotechnologica. Some video. And there's a video for her pitch.
Me llamo Amy, presidente de la empresa Terra Preta Biotechnologica SAS del Pastaza, Ecuador. Bienvenidos. The problem I'm here to talk about today is the fertilizer crisis. You may never have thought much about ammonia fertilizer. You may not realize that without it, crop yields plummet, losing that 8 times boost that we're all used to. You may not know that scientists agree. Without that 8 times multiplier, the world can only sustain 1.5 billion people. And you may not see that while many focus on carbon, nitrogen, and food security are what really matters. It took 4 billion years for soil bacteria to build the nitrogen stores that we have today, and we've been burning through them rapidly in under 100 years. Does anyone here think it's wise to drain the nitrogen around us to zero? It's a tough conversation to have, especially in Western Canada, where livelihoods depend on ammonia fertilizer. It's just about as popular as pineapple pizza. Don't worry, calm down, all you pineapple pizza fans. I've got the shovel-ready solution for you. My product gives 10 times the fertility without the chemicals. My product boosts valuable humic and fulvic acid right in your soil. My product costs less and you only need it once. It lasts 10,000 years growing healthy soil bacteria. Today's science says so. Who wouldn't want that, no matter your politics? Let's build a legacy of deep, dark, bountiful earth like the virgin soil the pioneers first found. This is a cross-section of our Amazon Terra Preta biochar feedstock. 1 cup has enough surface area to cover the Rough Rider's home field. These carbon castles are like penthouse apartments for soil bacteria. They move in, they're happy, they have lots of sex, they multiply, they grow more bacteria. We return to how plants are meant to grow. The sky turns blue again, not that paisley white. Tomatoes taste juicy again, and you get 10 times the corn crop. The only way that this works is if the biochar comes from the Amazon. These products are made by indigenous families. These are my friends. They don't have much, but we laugh a lot. Thank you, and I appreciate the opportunity to share this vision with you. Let's build a sustainable future together. Let's make an impact where it's needed most, from the Amazon to your backyard. Ciao.
Yeah, I don't know about everyone else,
Me
but
llamo Amy, Presidente.
I could probably use a bit better yield on my garden tomatoes and cucumbers and beans and stuff. So seems like a pretty good idea. My last intro for the night is Azar from Hiqsense Smart Systems. Come on up. And it's another video.
Good evening, I'm AgriReach, the founder of Hiqsense. Our mission is to empower businesses to run on autopilot utilizing AI. Tonight, I am not asking you to remember our logo, the Hiqsense logo, but to remember the product I'm about to introduce. The first in a series of AI-driven solutions that will transform how businesses operate, just like you think of Google instead of Alphabet. The problem: small businesses often find it difficult, costly, and overwhelming to respond quickly to customer inquiries, managing multiple communication channels, and integrate AI with their business tools to automate operations. Solution: SaaS.AI. This is the logo that I want you to remember, which is a platform to create AI assistants that are able to automatically respond to customer inquiries, seamlessly manage multiple communication channels, and integrate with tools like Calendly, HubSpot, and Zendesk. Competitors. The main competitors are VoiceFlow, Tidio, and Chatbot.com. This is how it looks like to create assistant with Chatbot.com, Tidio, and VoiceFlow. It is created for developers and for technical users. And here how it looks like to create an AI assistant with SaaS.AI. You just need to select a name, select one of the templates, which you can edit it as you like if you want, and attach a knowledge base which can come from a document or your website by scrapping the URL. The market. The global chatbot market was valued at 5.1 billion in 2022, and it is growing, according to Grand View Research, representing the total addressable market for us. Retail and e-commerce make up more than a quarter of this, and we are targeting this segment as our SAM, which is approximately 1.2 billion. We will initially focus on the retail and e-commerce sectors, aiming to capture 5% of this market, which would amount to approximately 64 million. Business model. We offer both monthly and annual subscription plans structured in tiers based on the number of assistants, knowledge bases, and monthly tokens included in each package. The team. Here I am, AgriReach, the founder of Hiqsense. I hold a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering, and I have more than 15 years experience in project management. My passion for AI and technology led me to specialize in Python and machine learning, which I now use to help businesses automate their operations and enhance growth through AI-driven solutions. Joining me is Christopher E., an advisor with more than 35 years of experience as a C executive and entrepreneur. His expertise in corporate finance, capital raising, and scaling companies make him as an added asset to our company. Fundraising. We are seeking to raise $300,000 in funding with the objective of reaching the break-even point by the end of 2025. The majority of this fund, which is around 53%, will go to the marketing efforts. Thank you, and hope you will invest with us. Good evening, I'm AgriReach, the founder of
Give it up for Hiqsense and that whole block of bitches. Thank you, Owen and MNP, for taking us through that last block. And I'd like to fly onto the stage. Someone who's just flown in from London and flying onto China right away, I hear. Laura Mock of Cultivator, everybody. Give it up. Our friend. Yeah,
Is this on?
I think it's on.
What a great turnout.
Yes. Look at that.
So
Full room.
as Jesse mentioned, my name's Laura Mock. I am the director at Cultivator, powered by Connexus. I think I've met at least half of you in this room, but for those of you who don't know Cultivator, we are a tech incubator located right here in Regina. We have two main portfolios. The first portfolio, we're supporting Sask founders to grow, build, and scale their tech startups.
A lot of our winners have gone through that program, actually.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So the second portfolio is we support ag tech founders across Canada and the UK to, again, grow and scale their technology.
Yeah, one of our ag tech winners, Farm Simple, came through that program.
Yeah,
And we have a pitching company here tonight, PathScan, just went through that program as well.
absolutely. And
Yes.
the next founder that I'm going to be presenting as well was one of our cohort 3 founders. So I am pleased to I'm not pronouncing you a winner yet. I'm pleased to announce
November 14th.
right?
November 14th.
So, Jerome with ABAzyne Biosciences.
Come on up, Jerome.
Sentiment, Laura. Well, first of all, let me begin by thanking Apple News. They have actually assisted me in my pitch tonight, because I don't know if you noticed it, but on Apple News today, they featured an article about our company, and they called it the solution to save Canada's wine industry, and they called it a plant antifreeze, which is a really good way to start my presentation. So let me begin. What the problem is, the climate change has drastically affected the wine and other fruit industries around the world. The estimated impact is up to $65 billion. And maybe you've seen some of these stories that have been in the media in the last year or two. I'll draw your attention to Canada. This was in BC, where they lost $347 million. That's in the article. In the last year, and a lot of the wine producers and growers of fruit have been devastated. In France, you can see their strategy for how to solve that problem is by lighting fires in the vineyards. The problem why this is a problem is the plant's natural systems are not able to respond to the frequent changes in the weather, from cold to warm and back to cold. Our product overcomes the plant's natural systems, which are unable to achieve that. And our product is called ABA Boost. It's a derivative of a natural plant hormone called abscisic acid. And it basically enables the plant. It's been tested in the fields for 6 years, over 6 years in Canada and the United States. And we've seen increases in improving cold hardiness, extending dormancy to avoid spring frost, and increasing yield. Here's an example of our product compared to a control. And what the results that we've been able to achieve so far is up to 60% improvement in yield, 2-week delay of bud break, and also a 6-degree improvement in the actual ability to respond to the cold weather in the winter, severe cold. And that translates into a 14-to-1 to 24-to-1, depending on the impact of that year for the producer. This is our team. My co-founder, Sue Abrams, is the inventor of this technology. She's featured in the article. I'm a CEO. I've helped grow a company from startup in Saskatchewan called Bioriginal Food and Science. And we have a brilliant team of scientists and marketing experts to advise us. We do our research in collaboration with some of the world's leading experts at research institutions, Penn State, Cornell University, Brock University, and we have a strategic partnership with the Ontario grape growers. In our milestones, we're just at the point now where we are in the midst of our registration of our product. We expect in 250 days that we'll have the product registered and approved for sale. And in order to help us get there, we're also looking to raise $2.5 million to expand and scale up our production and finish the regulations, not only in Canada, but in other countries like the United States. That's it.
Thank you so much, Jerome. You had me at wine. Awesome. Thanks. It was great. Every time I see Jerome's presentation, it gets better and better. So next up, we have Adam with ASwift Delivery Services. Perfect. Thanks so much. I got this for you.
Thank you, everyone. My name is Adam, and I'm the founder and CEO of ASwift Delivery. So, to individuals, what we offer is the convenience of sending personal packages of various sizes from the convenience of your phone. So, with just a few clicks on our mobile app, you have the ability to send any kind of package, and you have the ability to request a driver to your pickup location. Also, you can live track your delivery and have seamless communication with the driver. And the good part is we're also integrated with Facebook Marketplace, giving users the ability to request a driver to pick up an item they buy on Facebook Marketplace and deliver it directly to their doorstep under minutes. And they also have the ability to live track and have seamless communication with the driver. We also know that local businesses in Canada, not just Saskatchewan as a whole, they often face challenges of showcasing their products online because the major delivery apps we know, they're akin to just food deliveries, which leaves a lot of local businesses underserved. And that is where we come in because we provide a free inventory page for local businesses where they can showcase their products to local customers. And what we do is we facilitate a swift and fast delivery for them. And we're not just keen to food or restaurant deliveries. We offer delivery services to every type of local deliveries you can imagine. And with ASwift, every local business in Saskatchewan as a whole can boldly tell their customer, hey, we offer a fast and reliable delivery service of our product. And as you can see here, this is a picture of an AI web app for local businesses where they can easily request a driver down to their location or their store and have their packages delivered to their customer fast. And the reason why we have the ability to do this is because we have a driver app that allows us to empower local drivers, where our drivers have a user-friendly experience where with just a few taps, they can accept jobs, they can navigate routes and monitor their earnings in real time. The app is really, really user-friendly where they can either freelance, and we also have our in-house drivers that are always there to make sure deliveries are fast. And supporting ASwift, you're not just empowering local businesses, you're also supporting the job community in Saskatchewan and Canada as a whole. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I love that. Another way to support local. Take everything or shift a portion of that from Amazon to your local business. I love it. So next up, we have Milad from Minerva. My apologies for the pronunciation. Come on up. You're the last one on my block here tonight.
Thanks, Laura. Okay, let's get to it. The story of Minerva Analytics started 2 years ago when I joined ALS as a team lead. ALS is one of the largest analytical laboratories globally. My job there was to make sure that my team is processing the samples to get the raw data and then process the raw data to get the results. Now, among these two steps, the first step of acquiring the raw data has been automated with instruments and robots. But what about the second step? It turned out that analytical laboratories across North America are spending $88 billion annually just for this step. Now, if you consider the 10% average of profit margin for this sector, you can imagine how hard they want to save this money. My team and I have spent well over a year on developing a solution, and now I'm honored to announce that we have an AI-powered software suite that can boost the efficiency and cut the cost of the labs up to 80%, which is like never before. We can also improve the accuracy of the results and empower teams with expertise. To do this, we have focused on three different products. The first one is quality control, which is our main product and the heart of our automation. The second product is instrument maintenance, which is a highly trained AI assistant that can be a great replacement for experienced staff. And the third one is quality assurance, which would be a great integration to our first two products. And these together would build laboratory intelligence suite. The market opportunity ahead of us is considerably huge. Out of these $88 billion, $50 billion is automatable by softwares. And our products are targeting $14 billion annually. This would be possible by considering that we're focusing on two features, fully automation and AI power, that is not the priority of our competitors. To make sure that we're targeting all 50,000 available clients in North America, our business model is offering three different tiers: per usage, per user, and enterprise. And this would enable us to target $11 million ARR by 2028. We're building a deep tech company, which requires a highly technical team. And that is the reason that these people have gathered together. Now, this is a great opportunity for investors to be our partner. We've bootstrapped so far, and we're going to continue bootstrapping until we find the right one. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
All right. Wow. Those are an awesome first three blocks of pitches.
That's fantastic.
And what a mix of companies. We're kind of running the whole gambit there, and we got 6 more to go. Before we do, though, we're going for a short break now.
We are going to go for a short break. Yes. Before we go for that break, I just want to give a quick extra shout out to Lawrence and the team at BDO. They couldn't make it out tonight.
BDC.
BDC.
Very different.
BDO will be up here later.
BDO's here. BDC is not.
BDC. Our friends at BDC have been longtime sponsors of TNT, big supporters of ours. And Lawrence and the team there do a lot of great work for founders here in Saskatchewan.
Yeah, so if you're looking for early stage funding and some loans, they also do have a capital arm as well. So check them out. And for any women-led companies that are focusing on impact, we can nominate you for the Thrive Lab funding. So that's what I think.
We sure can.
So yeah, let's enjoy our little break here. I'm sure there's still more pizza in the back. We had a lot of pizza. But if there is, enjoy some pizza, grab a drink. We're going to come back in what, 25 minutes?
10, 20 minutes? Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. We'll give you a warning. Enjoy a little break. Stretch your legs. Yeah, it was like, Right. 5. Hey, everybody, 5-minute warning, 5-minute warning, everybody. Grab food, grab drink. We're going to get going. We only got 6 more pitches left, and then we can party the night away. 5 more minutes, everybody. Let's get it back to their seats. We're almost over that 5 minutes already, so like a 1 minute warning here. Time to get back to your seats, everybody. We got 6 more pitchers. Let's get in here. Let's support them. Just as we did that first 9. Doing too much. You tell me when we're live, or I'll give you a countdown, and then you go live. Okay? Play the music again. And they're starting soon. Yeah, you're okay. Tyler. Oh, 1 minute. Grab your seats, everybody. Please grab your seats. We're getting started here. They're very empty seats. Let's fill them up.
We're ready.
You can network after. I see all of you standing in the back networking. Please sit down.
Bushwhackers isn't very far away. We can all go there.
All right. Grab your seats as we're getting started. We're going to get started here in just a second. We got to get on the other side. Oh, and we're live again. I'm Jesse Weeb, your community development lead. So happy to be here for those joining us again online. And this is
Mike Wolsfeld, the Saskatchewan lead with Startup TNT.
Yeah, and we are going to get going into our second half of our pitches. And of course, we had to kick that off with one of our good friends, our close friends, our best friends at McKercher. I know we were all expecting the best dressed lawyer in the province, but unfortunately, he could not come down here tonight. So Tyler, looking pretty fly. He's gonna have to join
style.
Give it up for Tyler. Come up on stage, filling in for Joe Gill.
Yeah.
And the team at McKercher. We got to slide over a little bit so we get on camera here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am not wearing a bespoke 4-piece custom suit.
No.
That
Just like Hannibal.
But I am Tyler. I am with McKercher, and we are always very excited to be a part of any of these events where we get to hang out with local entrepreneurs, mostly because we're kind of the go-to law firm in Saskatchewan for entrepreneurs. We help founders with business needs, legal needs, all the way from inception all the way on. And I think we've even done quite a bit of work with you guys with most of your portfolio companies.
I'd have to say like 90% of the portfolio.
Pretty much everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a whole joke. It's at the end, if we're not on mad phone calls with Joe Gill going into the final few hours of the summit, something's not going right.
Absolutely. So
working on deals.
Most of you would know Joe Gill. Most of you would know Annie Kwongtkun if you're local here, 2 of our best. I'm here on behalf of them because they're not here tonight. I don't even know if I said my name, and if I didn't, I'm Tyler Gray. So we've got some amazing companies, and we're always excited to hear from them. So we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to bring up Daniel from Roomey because he's going to deliver the goods.
Let's do it.
All right, hey everyone. I'm Daniel, founder and CEO of Roomey. Essentially, Roomey helps you move in with confidence and secure your house before you land in Canada. Next slide, please. It kind of has an issue. And so the big question is, how do you find a house in a place you've never been to? You have no friends, you have no family, you have no access to connections, nothing. It's practically impossible. And so the problem now is that we have people kind of getting scammed on Marketplace, Kijiji, and other sub companies because there is no way to verify the authenticity of those houses. Next slide. And then we have like $145 billion lost in just scams alone. I think according to FBI, Canada has rental scams as one of the top 7 scams going on. 43% of Canadians end up getting scammed from rental processes, fake listings, and social engineering. And so it's a kind of messy process. Next slide. Essentially, why are we brooding Roomey? I came to Canada 6 months ago to study computer science at the U of R, and it was a mess. I tried to find houses. It was like a ridiculous process. Luckily, I had a friend who was here, and so she helped me verify the house and do everything. And so before coming here, I had my lease signed. I had everything set up for me, and that was it. And I was like, everyone should have this. Why not? And we decided to build Roomey. Next slide. All right, and so the problem literally is we have costly stays. You come here from Australia and you have to spend months on Airbnb, or you stay in Nigeria and then you pay $2,000 and then you end up coming here and then the house doesn't even exist. It's insane. Next slide. And so our solution is that we connect you with verified locals in the area who go there and inspect those houses and make sure everything is according to your taste. And so if probably you saw a house in downtown, we're going to tell you, don't live in downtown. It's messed up. You should live somewhere nicer and all of that. And so we help you with the lease agreements, with the payments and everything. And we have an all-in-one platform to find roommates as well. We handle the payments. So if you're coming from Australia and you have a different currency, we're going to set it all up for you on our platform on Roomey. And of course, what we stand for is unmatched security, making sure you're not scammed along this whole process. Next slide. Next slide. All right, and so our business model basically charge a one-time fee and take 20% from the verification fee. And of course, we charge through advertising to landlords, furniture sellers, and moving companies who are interested in our services. And so we plan to enter the market to partner with educational institutions, immigration, and of course, influencer collaboration. And so we're targeting people that have access to people who want to come in. And so people working in the immigration and in schools, we have tons of students coming in for study, and we literally want to make coming in as easy as possible. Next slide. And so the market size is like over $61 billion, and it's a very big market size with a lot of problem, and we hope to solve this problem. Next slide. All right, so this is my team. I'm the co-founder and designer. We have Kristen and Oluwaben, project manager and CTO. Next slide. Yeah, so our focus currently is on achieving product market fit and using this funding for marketing and development. We actually just launched today in the classroom. We just low-key launched. Can we have a round of applause for Roomey? Yeah, it's insane. And so for now, we just want to solve this problem of relocation and making everyone have a safe place to live. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Daniel. Cool. Now for something completely different, we're going to call up Christy from Emerald Acres, Canada.
Hi, I'm Christy Skelton with Emerald Acres, and we're going to be trying to use agriculture and household waste to engineer a local solution for drought protection, carbon sequestration, and food security. What we're doing is we're going to take household and agriculture waste and turn it into a carbon stable product. As you heard before, the biocarbon or biochar, a few things they've been called. There we go. And Canada, as everybody, is concerned about landfill waste, and this 4% of Canadian nitrogen emissions, mainly from the agriculture sector, if applied with a biocarbon, that's reduced by a minimum of 90%. Ooh, that's different. Okay. So what we're going to be doing is approaching the municipal partners, people that are communities, small communities that are looking to reduce their costs associated with the waste management sites. And so we're going to be handling that and turning it into a solid or stable carbon product rather than allowing it to break down. Farmers can be using this to reduce their agriculture waste. They're they're going to conserve water on their fields. We're going to increase their crop yields. And we can also help, the biocarbon is also used to absorb our waste odors. And Blue Sky Hemp Ventures is somebody that we're partnering with. They have a lot of hemp stock bales. And he's also a farmer and an agrologist in the Rosetown area, which is where we're going to be starting. And the local Hutterite colonies have been asking for this product for a while. So those are who we're going to be for our first customers. And we're also going to be branching out into corporate partners who are looking to create carbon negative products such as electricity and concrete. Ooh, I don't know. Ooh. So a typical biocarbon operation is very large. So this is going to be targeted for communities that are 2,500 to 25,000 people, and it can be duplicated regionally. And because we're going to be doing it regionally, we're going to be reducing shipping costs for both the products and the inputs. This is the team. David, I worked with about 20 years ago. I stayed in engineering. He went into business, and he took his last company public about a year ago, and he's going to be helping us out now. Brett is an accountant, so she's going to be coming on with us as well. Oop. This is our current status. We've got our vendors confirmed and our partnerships in line, and the patent is registered. And what we're doing right now is we're going to be trying to raise the last $900,000 so we can build the pilot project in Rosetown. So thank you.
I got to say, we live in the world of, I don't know what you call us, professionals. It is always amazing to see the innovative ideas that come out at these events. So last but not least, we are going to call up Rohan from Vistaraa, and he's going to tell us about his idea.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Rohan. I'm founder of Vistaraa IT, and we revolutionize project management through our product, Vista PM. One of the senior leaders at a digital agency says that Vista PM is unique in its intuitive use of AI, setting a new standard for project portfolio tools, which shows how Vista PM is set to change project management. The problems our users face is that they work in disconnected and disjointed systems and rely on manual communication, manual consolidation of data, which leads to inconsistencies, inefficiencies, and frustrations. The solution is to have a system which allows these users to work together collaboratively. We present Vista PM, which is a unified and industry-agnostic project portfolio management system. It allows organizations to select projects using strategic value assessment, and its AI-powered engine gives rapid start to projects. Vista PM is useful for a variety of use cases across the organizations, across industries. I have more than 18 years of experience in project management, and our team's combined effort, consolidated experience is more than 50 years, and we have seen firsthand the challenges organizations face when they execute their strategy. Using that experience, we have built Vista PM, and we leverage AI in a way which not only reduces inefficiencies, but also improves productivity. Our customer acquisition strategy focuses on digital marketing, targeted outreach to customers, highlighting unique features of Vista PM, such as AI-driven scheduling. We are targeting key decision makers via LinkedIn and industry forums, emphasizing how Vista PM boosts project alignment and efficiency. As more and more organizations focus on digital transformation, there is an increased demand of PPM tools for these organizations to make data-driven decisions and optimize use of their resources. Vista PM is a software as a service product. We are targeting small and medium companies primarily because these companies face same challenges as larger enterprises, but they don't have right-sized, tailored AI-driven solutions. So Vista PM bridges that gap and gives them powerful project management capabilities. Our revenue model has two streams, recurring and fixed. Our ARR is 25 to 30,000 per customer, and our fixed per new customer is 20 to 25,000. We are today seeking an investment of 100 to 150,000 for accelerated product development and expedited customer acquisition, for which our investors can expect a return of more than 28% in less than 24 months. Thank you, and please feel free to look us up or connect with me.
Awesome. Thanks to our last round of pitchers, and big thanks to Tyler and the team at McKercher for helping us out here. So for the before we get into the next round here, we were going to have Doug. Everybody knows Doug from PathScan. He couldn't make it out tonight, so Doug sent us some words. So just give me a second and I'm Doug now. I'm going to say a few words. All right. On behalf of everyone at Prairies Economic Development Canada, or PathScan, welcome to the Saskatchewan edition of Startup TNT's Summit X in Regina on Treaty 4 territory. PathScan supports the growth and diversification of the prairie economy. Through our roles as an investor and pathfinder, we encourage the development of new opportunities in Saskatchewan's startup ecosystem. That's why we support the work of tech incubators across prairie provinces. In Saskatchewan, this includes the support for Startup TNT, Collabs, Connexus Cultivator, and Opus, along with other key partners in our innovation ecosystem. Through our business scale-up program, PathScan makes direct investments into companies that are generating revenue and are ready to scale up, enabling them to produce more innovative products, services, and technologies and sell them to more customers in wider markets. Since 2018, we have supported 50 projects with Saskatchewan-based companies. Woo! With over $69 million in funding.
Whoa!
Whoa! The entrepreneurs.
Yeah, round of applause for that.
The entrepreneurs leading the 16 companies who are pitching, 15 companies who are pitching a Summit X are outstanding examples of the creativity and ingenuity at work in our province. The products being pitched are innovations that address pressing needs in the prairies and beyond, ranging from novel applications of artificial intelligence to enhance sustainability and profitability in agriculture and cleaner energy. Good luck and congratulations to all of the entrepreneurs who are pitching tonight. Best wishes to everyone who is participating in this exciting and inspiring event.
Thank you, Doug.
I like being Doug.
Yeah, he's
Doug's so
pretty good.
cool. Now I just got to be Mike again. Sucks. Okay. Will the real BDO please stand up? Because Doug couldn't show up, we have Landon from BDO, our new friends over there, who was able to make the trip down. So we're going to bring him up on stage to introduce the next group.
Great. Thanks, Mike. And for any of those who may still be questioning, I am not Lawrence from BDC. So just to clear up that confusion. It's my pleasure to bring greetings on behalf of BDO, an accounting firm, but really why we sponsored Startup TNT and why I'm happy to be here tonight is because of the superstars who are the entrepreneurs. They are are the reason we do what we do at BDO, and one of the main reasons I enjoy working with all the entrepreneurs. So putting back the focus on the stars of this evening, I'd like to call up Omar from AgriReach for the next presentation.
Hello everyone, my name is Mohammed Umar Asim and I'm the founder and CEO of AgriReach. Do you know what? 40% of the produce goes to waste, of that accounts to $50 billion, and 25% of this chunk is wasted in farm level due to poor limited market access, poor price analysis, and poor price analysis and market analysis and limited market access. This not only hurts the profits of farmers, but also contributes to food insecurity across the country. Whereas on the other side, consumers' demand for the local produce is increasing by 4% every year. It's time for a solution in the market. Introducing AgriReach, which is a digital marketplace that connects farmers with consumers and businesses across the country. Not only this, we are actually creating an additional stream of income for them. With our smart tools like price analysis and market analysis, they're able to predict what will be the right price for their product and what quantity they shall be able to upload on AgriReach. So what we've achieved so far, we've made a gross revenue of $20,000 till date. We've got about 150 plus number of users and processed over 200 plus transactions, out of which 40% are repeated transactions, and we've achieved an AOV of $50. This shows a strong user engagement. Plus, through a survey we conducted with farmers, we were able to understand that they were able to increase their profits by up to 30%. Why now? So there are about 40,000 farms in Saskatchewan at the moment, out of which 20,000 are growing oilseeds and grains. Other 20,000, they're growing other perishable items. Nationwide, there are about 190,000 farms, and it is estimated that this number is going to increase by 10% on an annual basis. Moreover, Canada is ranked 29th in global food affordability as well. Moreover, the agtech market is estimated to grow by 12% from 2023 to 2030. So we've got a lot of competition in the market. However, we definitely stand out because we charge a fixed commission to our farmers. The target audience that we are targeting are farmers, businesses, and consumers. However, others target only single audience. We are an all-in-one platform with a back-end inventory system as well. We got some unique features, price analysis, and market analysis, which others don't. So our business model, it's simple and scalable. We charge a 20% commission to our farmers, and we charge a subscription fee of $20 per month. Moreover, our new feature that allows farmers to display their ads and products on top, we are making a revenue out of that as well. We are looking forward to raise 150,000 as an angel round, and our aim is to reach 5,000 customers, which translates to $1 million revenue over a 12-month period. And our breakdown looks like this. From this majority chunk, we are earning through orders commission. This is where we are spending most of our money. Most of it we are spending on the product development. These are some of our next steps. Initially hiring some senior developers for our platform. And on the last quarter, we are expanding to more cities in Canada. This is our team, which is over here at the back. And thank you so much.
Great pitch, Omar. Very relevant for Saskatchewan market and for the world. Next up, I'd like to call Reza from Dinova Digital Consulting.
Hello, everyone. I hope you hear me. First of all, my name is Hussein, not Reza. Reza couldn't fly over here. He's living in Kingston, Ontario. Right away, I would say I'm here to introduce CBA Pro to you that simplifies licensing and career advancement. Basically, professional licensing is an official authorization that allows someone to work in a regulated industry. To start, we are focusing on engineering job market. Imagine yourself as a recent grad, intern, or even a professional worker who immigrated to Canada. Along with all your family commitments, job responsibilities, and other stuff, you also have to go through a long process to get your license. It requires gaining 4 years of experience, taking the NPP exam, and submitting your experience report. Every year, 54,000 new applicants are added to this queue in the system. And on average, 10,000 of them can get out of the queue. The challenges for writing that report is articulating the details of 4 years of experience of work with 34 competencies and over 100 indicators. On average, it takes up to 3 hours for writing a report for each of the competencies. And it takes over a few months for each user or applicant to get the report done. It's a confusing and frustrating process. Now we are here to introduce you with CBA Pro, an AI-powered dashboard that automates the CV analysis and writing the draft of that report for you. It provides personalized feedback with matching experiences, finding the gaps, and memory triggering interviews. It follows the compliancy of guidelines with the professional associations, and it provides comfort and efficiency with cutting the time from 3 hours up to only to 30 minutes per competency. The TAM for our market is 31 million, and with the sum of 8 million and sum of 150K in the first year. Down the line, we are working on other products, which include Career Compass as an AI-powered marketplace to access career coaches and recruiters, and NPP Exam AI Assistant. By the beginning of the second year, our sum will be 4.3 million. Our business model includes a freemium version for all the products to feel the efficiency, comfort, and trust. At the end, the user can choose different levels of tiers for subscription and one-time fees. We could successfully develop MVP 1.0 and test it, and we used it for our own application. After initial interviews with the engineering network that we have access to, we could get the market demand verification, and such a product did not exist in the market and is more efficient than any other solution. That's why now we are working on the MVP 2.0, and we have a pool of early adopters. Our team includes me and Reza Kashi, the other co-founder of Dinova and CEO of our team. Thank you for your attention.
Wow, hard to believe we're coming to the last pitch of the night. I don't know if we saved the best for last. I'll let you be the judge of that. But to hear from our next presenter, it's Tayyab from PathScan.
Hate to be the last one. I stand between everyone and after party, so apologies for that. My name is Tayyab, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of PathScan, and we're developing crop diagnostic solutions for ag professionals. So plants get sick just like us humans. The problem is that by the time farmer realizes that there's something wrong with their plant or crop, it's often too late to treat it effectively. So what farmers do is that they either spray the chemicals without noticing the disease, which obviously is costly and not really great for the environment, or they wait for the disease to occur, which often leads to significant yield losses. In fact, up to 25% of world's crop production is lost every year. That results in $222 billion to $20 billion in losses. The reason for that is most of these diseases have very narrow diagnostic windows, so immediate results are important. And that's been our motivation to develop PathoBox by PathScan. Our device allows farmers to perform lab-grade testing right in their fields. So how it works is a farmer plugs this device into a wall outlet or into the truck, and they prepare the samples. Each sample that is prepared takes less than 1 minute. And once the sample tubes are prepared, they're placed inside these wells that you see there, and you press the red button, which starts the reaction. And the reaction takes about 20 to 40 minutes to run, and then you can look at the results. You can look at the results in two ways. You can either inspect the tubes, which would have changed the color if the disease was present, or you can use PathScan app to look at the quantitative results, which gives you more information than just whether or not the disease is present. And so what we sell is the box itself, which performs the reaction, and the assay kits, which are a recurring purchase for a farmer for every disease that they want to test for. These prices here are promotional prices, which means that we want to get farmers into our system. Once they are in the system, every test that they do, we build a database of disease progression. And that gets into our subscription model, which helps us, helps the farmers themselves to look at how the disease progresses. It helps the input providers to set up their marketing strategies. It also helps governments to improve agricultural economy. So the competition for PathScan is lab facilities, which are physical facilities that provide disease results, which are often costly and time consuming. The other camp is companies that provide predictive models, which are not specific for a specific farm that you're looking at. So we fill this gap by providing real-time results that are localized for a given farm. The market size here is about $166 billion annually, and it's growing with climate change. One of the great examples of that is what's happening in Florida right now. So we started about 2 years ago, and since then we've been working very hard. We have 4 customers that we're working very closely with to improve our solutions. We have 2 industry partnerships. These allow us to validate our technology externally, but they also allow us to expand into Eastern Canada and into South America. We have conducted 100 tests so far last summer, and we've been part of some of the great incubators and accelerators that we have in this ecosystem. We're also very excited to be doing field trials in California and Tennessee next year. Our growth has been exponential, and that again is a huge part due to the ecosystem that we have in Saskatchewan. The team behind PathScan is myself and Ethan. We both have agricultural pathology background, and we're backed by scientists, pathologists, and business experts. We're looking to raise about $250,000 currently. That's going to help us employ people to increase our customer base. Thank you very much, and yeah, that's it.
Amazing.
All right.
Let's give it up one more time for all our presenters today, all
Great.
15. What an
Great.
amazing
All right.
show. Wow. We just saw a bunch of bio stuff. There was roommate apps. There was AI. There was an electric snowboard.
So many different cool things.
Very, very cool things. We get to see these twice a year. And we're really excited for November 14th, the summit finale. I'll say it one more time. November 14th, up in Saskatoon. If you're inclined to make the drive up or you happen to be located there, please join us at Vendasta. It's going to be a hell of a time. Actually, I won't be there. I'm going to be in Ottawa.
No, you're not going to be there.
Yeah, I know. Mike, so you have to really come because Mike's going to be by himself, or we're going to be with a brand new MC, and you get to see who that is if you come live. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
This was great. So yeah, thanks to everybody for coming out. Thanks to the local market for hosting this for us. Big thanks to Hannah Tate.
Hannah Tate, our stage manager today.
Helping us out behind the scenes here today.
Absolutely amazing. Inland AV.
Inland
thank
AV.
You. Crushing it there on the AV.
Fantastic.
Yeah, all our volunteers. Thank you to our volunteers and those around. Our timer here at the front. Thank you very much.
Our timer, right?
Yeah, and thank all of you, the community.
All of you. Fantastic. Thanks you. And of course, the entrepreneurs.
The entrepreneurs, yes. The entrepreneurs. So if you're looking to get more involved, and support entrepreneurs, support investors, or maybe do some investing yourself, please just come talk to us. We're
friendly guys.
Yeah. And so what are we doing now? Party.
We're partying.
Yeah.
We're going to Bushwhackers down the street.
Okay. Yeah. So finish up your drinks, right? And you'll see us by the door, rallying everybody up, and we'll take you over to Bushwhackers.
Yeah. See you over there.
All right. Enjoy your night. Thank you, everybody. Another one down.